You're definitely going to want to stick around to see this patient's progress x-rays. It's honestly amazing and it shocked me. So last year I had a 16-year-old girl walk into my office with neck pain and some headaches. And here is her x-ray. She has a lack of a curve. We're supposed to have a curve in our neck. She has a little bit of a curve, but it's not really there. This x-ray you'll see measures 23 millimeters. Now that's 23 millimeters that her head is translated forward. That's just shy of an inch. Now every inch our head goes forward, that's about an extra 10 pounds of load on the neck. I shot one more x-ray on this patient. And what you're going to notice on this one is she has a scoliosis, and that is to the right. Now, her parents didn't know about this. She wasn't honestly having pain from this, but I caught this on one of her x-rays. Like I said, she came in with neck pain. The goal was get her out of the neck pain and headaches. Caught this along the way and said, hey, mom and dad, let's help with the neck pain and headaches, but let's make this another goal to try to help with this. Now, in any case like this, I don't ever promise parents that this is going to change. You know, if you catch them early enough, you might influence some change. You might be able to have some positive effect on a scoliosis curve, but not always. So, you know, setting that expectation is real, but I think it's always wise to help work with this patient, teach them things they can do outside the office, and do what you can before the growth plates close. Now, this is a female. She was 16, so she had a couple of years before the growth plates close. But, you know, I worked on this patient, and the first thing I did was address her neck pain and headaches. So we did some adjustments on her neck, but we also worked on improving the posture in her neck. Here is her 30-day x-ray in her neck. Now, what you're going to notice about this comparison is that she has much more curve in her neck. Her neck is going back. Now on this 30-day mark, we actually shoot the x-ray with the halo posture weight on to see what it's doing, make sure it's making positive change, not negative change. Very rarely does it, but I want to make sure it's making positive change. Protocol is once she's good with that and it looks positive in the office, we see much more of a curve. This now becomes part of her daily life, wearing this head weight and doing this exercise at home. Now, more importantly, I said, hey, let's try to make some change on this mid-back. At about the 9-month mark, I shot a follow-up on the mid-back, not expecting much change at all. But here is her mid-back after the fact. I honestly couldn't believe my eyes. I didn't think this was the same patient. I double-checked everything. I was like, is this the same patient? It was, and it was a huge change. Mom and dad were thrilled. I was thrilled. This is why I advocate all people get an x-ray and see what's going on, because this girl is having no pain and she had this shift here.